Welcome everyone. Today we'll be reviewing the EP titled Beyond Magnetic from thrash metal titans Metallica, released in December 2011. This project consists of 4 tracks which were leftover songs from their 2008 album Death Magnetic. So without further ado, let's get into our review of Metallica's 2011 EP, Beyond Magnetic. Number 1. Hate Train. Unfortunately, not the greatest way to start this project off, I have to admit. This track is more influenced by traditional heavy metal than it is thrash metal. It does speed up the tempo slightly at certain points throughout the song, but not the thrash levels of speed. But the song is still heavy, with some okay riffs, and there's even some light progressive stuff going on in the composition. The strongest part by far is the hook, which is the only standout element in an otherwise lackluster song, at least in my opinion. The first half of the track kinda drags. It feels like the band is just buying time in the beginning of the song before things really get going in the second half, but that second half is definitely much stronger than the first, with Hetfield's vocals even sounding more aggressive during that section. My other issue with the overall sound of the song is that it just, I don't know, something about it, the audio just feels thin. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but someone fucked up in the engineering department when it came to mixing and mastering on this track. They fucked up hard. I'll give this one 3 out of 10. The next song is called Just a Bullet Away. Personally, I don't have any love for this song at all. It absolutely feels like a throwaway track in every sense of the word, so I'm not surprised that this was left off the main album. The lyrics, Hetfield's vocal delivery, and their instrumentation and composition from the rest of the band all come off as sloppy, and having the runtime at 7 minutes certainly doesn't help anything. Nothing redeemable here for me. 0 out of 10. The next song is called Hell and Back. Now we start to get to the good stuff. This sounds like Metallica actually giving a shit. From the beginning, the riffs were great. I was automatically hooked. Song structure is great. Not a fast song by any means. It's about as mid-tempo as you could get. But that actually helps complement the dark, anxiety-fueled riffs. Everyone kills it on this. Hetfield nails the vocals on this, and the music itself is great as well from the rest of the band. I give this one a 10 out of 10. And the final song of this EP is called Rebel of Babylon. Another great track here, and I have absolutely no complaints with this one either. It's somewhat of a throwback to the band's earlier material, and that's always great to hear. It's definitely the most thrash-influenced song on this EP. Even though it doesn't go full-on, it's right there at the line. Great vocals, great song structure and musicianship, and a great way to end this EP. Another 10 out of 10. Overall, this EP is just right down the middle for me. It's extremely short at only 4 songs total, and half of those songs are excellent tracks and the other 2 are pretty much throwaway songs. Now, for die-hard Metallica fans, I would say it's a mostly passable project, but for people who have never really listened to the band and their music and are trying to get into their music, I can't in good conscience recommend this. The track list is way too short, yet somehow way too long at the same time, with only 4 songs that individually clock in between 7 to 8 minutes each. Instead, I would suggest that for new listeners that you go listen to Ride the Lightning or Master of Puppets. That's Metallica at their absolute peak, and everything after those albums are of varying quality depending on which albums we're talking about, and of course, individual taste. Ultimately, I give this EP a 4 out of 10. I'd like to take the time to thank my editor for all his hard work, and to thank you all for your time as well. I sincerely appreciate it. And I hope you all enjoyed this review. If you're interested in this kind of content, then I kindly ask that you like and subscribe, hit the bell, and all that good stuff. Well, that's all for today, folks. Until next time, be safe, take care of yourselves and each other.